Why am I sober about my sister's disappearance? Why do I feel sorrow for every scheme that I made against her? If I am not the one responsible for Akuma's disappearance, then who is and why? 2 days after Akuma went missing, the inquiry into her absence is becoming more and more intense in Abube Kingdom. The guards are exploring every nook and cranny of the kingdom, but she has not been located anywhere throughout their search. Meanwhile, some word has been sent to Akuma's grandma, but she wasn't there either. In his rage, the king of Abube Kingdom declared war on anyone who was responsible for kidnapping their daughter. Akuma was not adopted for ransom, the guard said, since no one has called in that respect. According to the conclusion of the investigation team, she is not anywhere in the kingdom. They came to conclusion that there is a plot against the kingdom, and as a result, every member of the royal household, including the attendants and the domestic staffs, would be questioned. They were questioned about whether Akuma had confided in any of them lately and if there was anybody she was fighting with or having troubles with. All the replies were negative. Akuma is such a nice soul, people would remark. Everyone in the community adored her, and we are delighted she returned to Abube Kingdom at this time. But then, one of the guards, in his questioning, disclosed that not everyone is delighted with Akuma's stay in the palace. He went on to say that Prince Abia has informed him in multiple instances that he is not happy with the manner in which his father pays Akuma so much attention and how she has successfully won her way to the royal court and how she now contributes to the issue of the kingdom. Prince Abia, on the other hand, confessed that he was envious of the attention Akuma was receiving in the kingdom and was trying to bring her down, but had nothing to do with her adoption. "I'm sorry, Dad," he said. "I got carried away with my jealousy. I swear to seek every nook and cranny of the kingdom and beyond to make sure I locate Akuma. I promise, Dad." But then the king couldn't help but feel dissatisfied with his son Abia. But he proceeded his way in pursuit for his stepsister. And just as Abia was leaving his dad's chamber, a palace guard walked in to alert the king that a woman by name Makiba had come in search of his daughter Akuma, and she requested the king's presence. Abia could see his father in a state of confusion. Could it be Akuma's mom? He pondered. Meanwhile, in the Ahudu kingdom, Prince Gozie is in battle with the father over the abduction of Akuma. "Dad, how long are you going to keep her locked up?" he asked. "She hasn't done anything to you. If you have any issue with her father and mother, you have to go confront them and leave Akuma out of this." But all his kids said fell on deaf ears. But then Prince Gozie wasn't going to stand and watch his father destroy himself and his kingdom. Prince Gozie rushed to Akuma to convince her that everything will be okay and convey to her that she had nothing to do with what was happening. "My dad, King Obioma, is attempting to get revenge on your father and your mother. They both deceived him," Prince Gozie remarked. "My father has not loved any other woman since your mother deceived him. He has been engulfed in so much bitterness and misery, and right now I feel it's in our power to make things right. Prince Gozier added. I agree with you, Gozier, Akuma stated. I know my mom and brothers must be worried, and I dread what my father may want to do if he finds out I'm being kept captive here. Then I must travel to Abube Kingdom quickly and notify your dad, Gozier said. But Akuma urged him to go visit Abia, his third brother, instead. And thus, Prince Gozier headed off to Abube Kingdom. Prince Gozier, on visiting Abia, he told him about the location of Akuma. Akuma has pleaded that I come to you instead, since we both wouldn't want things to escalate. Prince Abia nodded in agreement and told him it was alright, but that wasn't acceptable for King Nsu, who was enraged when he learned of what occurred and the adoption of his daughter, Akuma. So he went ahead to detain Prince Gozier. Since his father has his daughter, he also decided to hold back his son, Prince Gozier. I'll keep you here, he stated, so your father can come get you and return my daughter. But then in Ahudu Kingdom, King Obioma is overwhelmed with fury as he hears what has transpired. He sends a message over to King Usu in Abube to free his son or face his wrath. King Usu replied that he should release his daughter or there would be war. With tension increasing in both kingdoms, each kingdom strategizing on how to launch an assault, Akuma begged King Obioma to let her go talk to her dad, but he wouldn't listen. Makiba, on the other hand, with Queen Efe, is begging King Nsu to free Prince Gozier and make peace with King Obioma. This anguish has lasted so long. I believe it's time you both recover, Makiba added. I detest myself for being the reason for this and causing these two friends so much suffering for so long. I hate myself even more for putting my daughter through this agony. She does not deserve any of this, Makiba wailed. I have been so selfish. It's fine, Makiba, Queen Efe consoled her. Your daughter will be okay. The next morning, the guards of Abube Kingdom let Prince Gozier go, and in exchange, King Nso anticipates his daughter being liberated, but to no avail. King Nso then plans to invade and assault Ahudu Kingdom and seize his daughter. In the midst of the onslaught, Abube Kingdom appeared to have successfully invaded Ahudu Kingdom and were making their way to the palace. And just before they got into King Obioma's chamber, Akuma was seen rushing out and standing in support of King Obioma, the same man who has held her locked up for days. In disbelief, everyone wondered what was happening. Dad, he is not going to fight back. This is all he has desired all these years. Dad, I know the whole story. Prince Gozier told me everything, Akuma said. He informed me that this entire incident had nothing to do with me, but I disagree. It has everything to do with me. The day I was conceived was the end of your relationship with King Obioma. I have always questioned my existence before now. I have always questioned my existence even before I got to know you were my dad. But right now, I know why I am here at this moment, which is to bring peace to the both kingdom. Everywhere was absolutely quiet. Everyone was startled. So that I beseech thee, Akuma continued, with all you hold precious. Don't fight this battle. King Obioma is hurt and he needs healing. The least you can do is apologize for the betrayal and allow him recover from the hurt. King Insu felt chilled to his spine. And for the first time in so many years, he has realized how much anguish he has caused his friend Obioma, and then he apologized. King Obioma in return embraced King Nsu. I am really sorry, my friend Nsu. I would never hurt your child. She is a gift to Abube Kingdom. 2 years later, wedding preparation began in Ahudu Kingdom. Prince Gozie and Akuma are getting married as King Obioma and Queen Makiba are seen hosting their visitors from Abube Kingdom. And there was the beginning of a new chapter in the peaceful and loving relationship between the two kingdoms.